Hi, it's Ramona Cox, SkyChick of SkyChick Adventures. We are here at the Reno Air Races 2016, and I am going to be interviewing a lot of the Race 90 team, pilots, and crew. Some pretty exciting stuff coming up. Right now I'm talking with Greg McNeely. He is the pilot of the Race 90 aircraft. Tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us about this airplane.
Well, my name's Greg McNeely, and I built this aircraft actually about 15 years ago, rebuilt it. It's a 1945 AT6 built by North American, and I've been racing for 5 years now.
Great, and I know last year that you raced.
Yeah, last year.
Last year.
Let's see, I came in first in the silver last year.
Super.
And I'm in the gold race this year. I made my best times at 2:41, so I'm the third fastest out here right now. So I might have a chance to win it.
Yeah, I understand that there were some weather anomalies when you raced or qualified on Thursday, that several aircraft were going a lot faster than they've ever gone. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, I qualified on Monday, and it was extremely hot and bumpy, and for some reason it's the density altitude and the kind of weird weather out here, but everybody went really fast that day, and I set my own record at 2:41. And so that should put me up on the top of the gold.
That's super. And you were telling me that it was so bumpy that you literally, your helmet hit the top. Tell me about that. What's it like when you're flying in a lot of turbulence with the other airplanes and the heat?
Well, it was pretty intense. It was almost extreme turbulence, thermals on the ground, dust devils, and I was slamming my head about 3 times on the canopy, my helmet. And I thought I might have broke it, the canopy, but I didn't. And a couple of times I had to get both hands on the stick to keep it from rolling over. And we're only 50 feet off the ground, so it gets pretty dicey when it's that bumpy. But I was going fast, so.
Wow, so you're getting thermals off the ground, you're getting the wingtip turbulence from the other aircraft. How close are you actually when you're flying with those airplanes?
We probably get about 10 to 20 feet, so pretty close.
Wow. That's really close. What's your biggest concern when you're flying that close?
Not hitting them.
Right.
You don't want to change any paint, so that's the main point of the whole race is don't touch each other.
Right.
And it's not like NASCAR.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, when you're going down the track, you want to, if you're trying to pass somebody, you got to stay right with him, and you got to fly right on him. You don't want to fly out here because you'll lose. You find a bigger track. So you fly right on top of them in the turns.
Right.
And try to get around them.
Right. Does everybody have visibility of everybody? I would imagine that if you're at this bank angle, then you see them, but they're not seeing you. Right?
Yeah, you got to keep them in sight. So they're actually their helmet, their head. So you don't want to get under them.
Right.
So that's why we stack on top.
Sure.
But you always want to have kind of his head in sight. Just you don't want to be flying like this, belly to belly.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty intense. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And very competitive out there.
Sure. What's your exit plan? Let's say something happens and it hits the fan. What are you thinking? How are you preparing for that?
Well, when I'm flying around the track, everybody should be doing this. Wherever you are, if the engine just quits, you pull up, and then you need to think where you're going to land. So every part of the racetrack, you're thinking, okay, if it happens here, I'm going to do this. If it happens here, I'm going to go this way. And the first thing you say is Mayday, Mayday, and all the trucks come out.
Right.
And then you just try to make one of the runways.
If you call Mayday, Mayday, what do the other aircraft do? Are they supposed to maintain their exact position? They keep racing but maintaining their position?
They stay on the course and stay racing. That's the safest place for them to be because I'm going high.
Right.
And they'll be down here. You don't want everybody scattering and getting in your way. So go high and go inside the course and try to find a runway.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to be talking with Greg again, asking him some more questions about just some of the idiosyncrasies of air racing. So make sure to join us. All week we'll be posting so that you can hear some of the inside scoop from the crew of the Race 90 team, which is sponsored by Honda Generators. And Honda's been sponsoring you guys for what, about 8 years now?
It's coming up on 10 years now.
Oh, really?
I think it's about the 10th year.
Oh, super.
Yeah, 10 years, and they've been real good to us. So
yeah,
they let us come out. And
Yeah, so it must be, I mean, because without support of Honda generators and,
Oh, yeah.
and other companies that are willing to participate, it would be very difficult, if not impossible, huh?
It'd be almost impossible. It's very, very expensive to come out here.
Yes, okay. Well, we've got the races